Okay, we're now going to calculate the test statistics. So here we go. Be very careful with your calculator. 0.1129, 0.3226 minus 0.1413, oops, 0.14313725. That's the numerator of the fraction, so I put it in parentheses. Then we're dividing that by the square root of p bar q bar, 0.133245383 times q bar, divided by our first sample size, which is 248. And then we add that, saying inside the square root, 0.133245383 times 0.866754617 divided by n2, which was our second sample size. We do that and press enter, and we get a test statistic. And happily, we did get the correct answer. If you round to 2 decimal places, the test statistic is z equals -1.15. Thank goodness. Let's look up our critical value. We're doing a one-tail 5%. So a one-tail 5% would be 1.645. So you can see here that we're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis because the absolute value of this is smaller than this, and so we're going to fail to reject. That means when we find our p-value, we're going to get a number that's greater than 0.05. So notice part of the reason I got confused in the previous video is you remember that a one-tail confidence level test critical value is different than a confidence level interval because that's two-tail. So that was one of the reasons I got confused, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's go ahead and calculate the p-value. Again, I do that by coming over here. So our first proportion was 28 out of 248. Second proportion was 73 out of 510. It's a one-tail test at a 5% significance level. So let's calculate that. There's our test statistic, and our p-value, as you can see, is 0.12507, which again is larger than 0.05, so we fail to reject. So I've written that down here. The p-value is 0.12507, which is bigger than alpha, so we fail to reject. Remember, this value is alpha. So we failed to reject. The p-value is greater than the significance level of alpha, so we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So in answering the next question, we would say that there is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that the rate of left-handedness among males is less than that among females. So there's not evidence to suggest that there are more left-handed females than males. We're now going to construct the confidence interval. Notice that we failed to reject the null hypothesis. So I think that what that means is that when we make our confidence interval, the confidence interval is going to contain 0, which is in accordance with failing to reject the null hypothesis. Let's do that in the next video.